Okay, today I was doing a lot of running around. Had to go to the electric company, Home Depot, order some stuff. It's hard to, when you're physically working all day, it's hard to go get everything done too, but we got almost all the block done, so I could afford to leave for a day. And the guys were here busting their butt, finishing the inside. Wire, plastic. Dug one sump pump pit over there, and the other one right there. Hi, I'm Gino, born and raised in New Jersey. Follow me, my wife Courtney, our kids, and the rest of our family and friends pick up our Jersey Shore life and bring it to our new Southern Missouri homestead. This is the Maione life. Today we're finishing the last bit of block and starting the waterproofing. You can see we're doing the cove down here. We don't need to plaster this. I want to waterproof it. I want to waterproof just the block in case sometimes when you plaster, not sometimes, almost always, when you plaster, the plaster will crack. So if the plaster fails and you waterproofed on top of the plaster, no good. So what we do is fill in any little holes. See, there's a little here, we got to fill in more. We just make real wet mud, fill it in, stuff it real good. And then now we'll waterproof just the block. And we got 3 layers going on. So, and a French drain, which will be down here. So this should be indestructible when we're done, which I'm hoping for, because it's going to be fully finished basement in the future, and I don't want to have to deal with anything when the time comes. And then also digging this stuff back up to fix anything is really not going to be any fun. So that's really it for today. It's hot already though. I think this is dry already too. Getting there. So there's one little stub out. The French drain going into the pump. Got another one on the other side, and I actually have to I gotta put my sewer line through too before it's easier to do it all now. Tar at one time. It's like a rubberized tar. Instead of make another hole, patch it, blah blah blah. Thunder is coming. The thunder is coming. Look at that, look at that. Two coats of rubberized tar. Let's actually see what brand I'm using. Dalton Coating, in case anyone wants to know. Fibered foundation coating. It's got it's rubberized and it's got little fibers in it. And 2 coats is looking pretty nice. And then we got a peel and stick going on top of that. So we're gonna have layered and layered and layered. So I don't want a drop of water getting in this. This will be our sliding door in the basement. So this is like the walkout part. I'll turn around real quick. And we're thinking once we get on our feet a little bit after we build this whole thing, we can maybe get a hot tub or something. Above here will be a deck, And then this will just be concrete floor, which will be nice. And the only thing I do have to do, which I was not planning on, because we didn't know where we were putting our houses exactly. So I decided to do on the hill, which is no problem. But the problem is, this is the problem. So that's already about 5 feet of dirt. And the backyard is still on a huge hill, so I'm gonna I'm gonna need like a huge retaining wall, which it's not the funnest thing to do, but it's also not the end of the world. I could just do it out of concrete block, keep it cheap. I don't care what the outside looks like. I mean, I don't have a neighbor in the back, so, and we'll never see it. So just plaster it, it'll be good. But we did it. Thank God. Thank you to my two guys, David and Eddie. Worked their butts off. And all we really did was work and sleep. And now when we come back, I got some outdoor rugs, a hammock, some little things, but it's gonna make it nice. And then once that electric's there, I'm gonna buy a 100-foot extension cord. Boom. And it was not great in the beginning when we hit this water, or this water line for the water. See right there's the hose bib. Well, we put a hose bib on it, and that water all the way down there. We hit that. That was like our first five scoops with the machine. But now it worked out because we're gonna hook right up to the water. So water, electric, and the only problem is the sewage. But when we come back, the septic guy is going to do the septic right over here, right in this grass area. So he does the septic, and I'll just, not that I really want to drive it over there. I don't know how, hopefully it lasts about 2 weeks till we fill it, maybe longer, but I'll just drive it over there, empty it, clean it, and bring it back up here. Unless I might get away with running a pipe, because this is a huge hill. So if I can run a pipe down there, beautiful. If not, it'll be okay. But it's gonna be nice. We're living right here, and our house is right here. Hoping to be in by December, sometime in December. Inside, I'm not. You guys will see as I'm going. Once I frame and do the roof, and the frame, roof, windows, and just wrap the house so it's watertight. Then I'm not touching the outside. I'm going to focus only on the inside. We're going to move in, then I'll do the outside, because I'm not worried. The way I'm going to do the siding with the insulation and the rain screen, which is things you'll see down the road, I'm not going to hit any wires, pipes, none of that matters. So it buys me some time on the construction end of everything, so we can just focus on getting in. You know, the camper's gonna do just fine, but I'll be more, want to be more comfortable. So I don't know. I'm tired. So we did, let's get a top shot real quick. I'll take the drone. We did this is a 2,500 square foot basement. I think it was just under 3,000 block. So we did that. We did the full basement. We didn't plaster the block, but we don't have to because you'll see as we get going. As we go further, you'll see. With the rock wool insulation, I don't have to plaster because that'll be on the outside of the insulation. But so we got here August 6th, and it's September. I'm going to take you on the other side. It's September 1st. So in just under a month, 3 guys dug the basement, footings, formed the footings, poured them, laid all the block, did 36 yards of concrete, the window wells, the wing walls, and that was all stuff that was add-ons. I mean, we do it for a living, so I can make quick changes and it's not a big deal. So we added the windows in the basement. We added the sliding door. We made our own headers. And we waterproofed and did the French drain and did the first layer of 2-inch insulation and backfilled and the bolts and the straps. And we got a ton of deliveries. There's some insulation right there. That's all the exterior stuff, so I don't have to cover it. There's a mountain of insulation over there. That's all the inside stuff, so I'm covering it. I did talk to Rock Wool, the company itself, and they said no problem sitting outside. But just to be extra safe, you cover it. That's what's awesome about this stuff. It's doesn't light on fire. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's great. Worth every penny. And buy in bulk, save a bunch of money. So I bought it all at once. I didn't want to buy some for the foundation and then more later. I just bought it all at once and saved as much money as I can. So, and we have the space to store whatever we want here, so which is great. And that is a wrap. New Jersey to Missouri. Less than 1 month, couple days less than a month. I like to say less than a month. Did the whole basement, 3 guys, and some extra stuff, and just was down a couple times with the equipment not showing up, the rocks, weather, but we just worked through it and got everything done.